Hello and welcome to another daily inspiration by turbomind.com. Today we are going to read from an excellent book, The 1 Minute Millionaire by Mark Victor Hansen and Robert Allen. This is a fascinating book. They are talking about the powerful leverage in a network from page 196. Your network of relationship increases your leverage. The more connections you have, the more leverage you possess. Whatever the investment made by two people in a relationship, there is stickiness to it. This is because ending the relationship means both parties lose not only what they put into that relationship, but also lose what the other person put into it. One principle for extending your network lever is weak ties. Most people intuitively feel it is their close friendships and strong ties that are most important. In fact, in most cases, it's just the opposite. Your weak ties are more important. For example, when you are seeking new information, you will soon discover that you have a lot in common with your close relations. These people have enjoyed a lot of the same experiences and share similar viewpoints with you and with one another. Most information they possess you are likely to already know. Your weak ties, by the very fact that they are weak in nature, occupy a different world than you. They are much more likely to know something unknown to you or your close friends. Cultivating a network of weak or loose ties is an enormous advantage to you, particularly since we live in an information economy. Malcolm Gladwell, in his book The Tipping Point, writes about connectors. These are people who know an extraordinary number of people. Connectors are masters of the weak tie. They possess a curiosity, self-confidence, sociability, and energy that make them powerhouses in creating large networks. Their special gift is bringing the world together. In the late 1960s, Stanley Milgram did a wonderful experiment to determine how closely humans are connected and linked together. Out of his experiment emerged the general concept of the 6-degree separation. This means that all of us, through our social networks, are within 5 or 6 connections to anyone on the planet. Let me repeat. This means that all of us, through our social networks, are within 5 or 6 connections to anyone on the planet. Most people do not instinctively cultivate weak ties relationship. However, to make large sums of money quickly, you need to hone this skill. You must master the strength of the weak tie. Remember, the bigger the network, the more leverage you have. Each industry has a handful of superstars. You need to study them, read their books, listen to their speeches, watch their videos, befriend them, and be close to them to be part of the action. Every current superstar apprentice eagerly to some industry giant. It is your objective to match and surpass their greatness. While you are apprenticing, collect the names, addresses, and phone numbers of all the people you meet. Make yourself eminently likable. Develop an above-average handshake, a magnetic eye contact, and a radiant presence. Choose to serve greatly for the sake of serving. Help everyone whom you can help. Always go the extra mile and put the universe in your debt. Create relationship, the hinges of which never rust, but get deeper and more meaningful over time. Stay in touch personally by phone and fax. Have outings, parties, events, or seminars to which you remember to invite your clients and friends. Mark annually renews his marriage vows with his wife of over 20 years. They invite 500 friends, relatives, and clients to an unforgettable wedding theme party every year. Clave Robert, the Dean of American Speakers, said, "You have to make contacts to get contacts. You are the center of your network. Your network creates your net worth, because at some level all business is done through people." You will see the truth of this in every biography and autobiography that you study. As you build a super network, your MQ, motivational quotient, goes up because you are constantly inspired and excited to be an excited insider. Very, very interesting. Finishes on page 200. How to cultivate networks, how your net worth is based on your network, and how to constantly you have to expand your network in order to expand your net worth. This is fascinating article, fascinating section on networking, and we go a little further, and well, that's basically on networking. It says also here, your Rolodex is where all the money is, because it forms the beginning of your business database. One of the highest forms of marketing leverage is to contact the owner of a large database and have him or her agree to endorse your product or service to the entire database. The fastest way to market your product is to focus exclusively on the owners of databases, networks of networks, as opposed to building your own customer list. The person with the largest network of Rolodex wins. Again, this is from page 206, The 1 Minute Millionaire by Mark Victor Hansen and Robert Allen. This is a fascinating section on how to build networks and how your net worth is based on your network ability. And this has been another daily inspiration by TurboMind.com. You can go to TurboMind.com and register to our newsletter, or go to YouTube and register to this podcast and be informed of the new additions. Hope you have a fantastic and a prosperous day every day.